Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
I'm Scott Hansen, host of NFL Red Zone. Lowe's knows Sundays are for football. That's why we're here to help you get your next DIY project done, even when the clock isn't on your side. Whether that's a new Filtrete filter or Bosch and Cobalt power tools, Lowe's has everything you need to feel like the MVP of DIY. So get it done and earn your Sunday. Shop now, in-store and online. Lowe's, official partner of the NFL.
Joe, the Jays are looking good. You must be happy.
Yeah, it goes fuck this Red Sox. Dude, I was so happy. You should have seen my reaction when they scored. Vladdy hit that home run. Oh my god.
Really? Yeah. Oh yeah, against the Yankees. Of course, dude. I bet. Must have been awesome.
Remember I bought his jersey the second week he was in the majors?
I do remember that. Yes, I do.
Yeah. I was on that bandwagon early, buddy. He's the
were?
next big thing. I was so happy when he signed his contract because I was pissed.
that looked bad for a bit, man. I thought he was going to leave.
I thought he was leaving. Stopped wearing his J for like a year because I thought he was leaving, but he came back. So that was good.
Nice.
But yeah, no, I love the Jays right now. I think if they get through the Yankees, anything's possible.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, to be completely honest. I don't love it, but yeah. I agree. I definitely want you to take down the Yankees, which it looks like you will easily.
If they get Bichette and Scherzer back.
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
Those are two big names for sure. And also, I don't know. It's going to be tough when they play an NL team, whoever makes it through that. But that's going to be a dogfight.
Yeah, I got the Dodgers coming out of there.
Because the Dodgers got to go through Philadelphia and Milwaukee.
Philly. Oh, they're both so good.
They're up 4-0 right now. They're going up 2-0.
Nice, yeah.
The Dodgers. So
nice. Okay. Yeah, dude. Well, what else have you been up to? You been good?
Yeah, we had an off weekend this weekend, so it was kind of nice to
cool,
relax and go out and sleep in and not have to worry about too much. So that was good. Mm-hmm. Obviously watched the Jays both games because we got a lot of Canadians down here. Nobody's ever seen a Blue Jays jersey before, apparently, around here because we get looked at like we're zoo animals wearing a Toronto Blue Jays jersey and a hat. So, no, it was good. It's cool to watch the playoff baseball with the boys because a lot of guys won't watch regular season, but they'll watch the playoffs, which is like fair enough. Who wants to watch all that shit? But I've been watching them like pretty much every day since I've been back down here. Mm-hmm. So it's been cool to follow the team, which is nice. And it's cool to just have a team, but
yeah, for sure.
That's especially when they're doing good.
Yeah, exactly. That makes it a bit better.
How's the SFU experience there with the Mavs?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I talked about it. Yeah, there was a lot of things that we talked about last episode that we ended up getting like answers to or more about like literally the next day. The timing ended up being not great, but
how about the Kodiak's fucking win?
Dude, I know. So that's like the big. Let's start with that before we talk about the fucking Mavs. But yeah, so I say that Aldi's not going to win a game next day. Literally the night we fucking recorded.
I was like 2 hours later you texted me and you were like,
Aldi just fucking won. They were down 3-1, I believe, as well. And unbelievable. So congrats to Aldi, man. I'm so happy for them. And then they had a close game against North Van again. I think it was 3-2 the next night. North Van got Lucas Davidson back from the AJ. That's a huge ad. feel like he probably won't be around there long, to be honest, seeing as they're tier 2. But dude, he had 4 points in 5 games in the AJ. Don't know why he's back.
What was he? He did something, maybe.
Oh, I guess you never know, but yeah. So he's back in North Van for now, but North Van's looking a bit better. They've got a couple wins under the belt. But yeah, man, congrats to Aldi. That's the main storyline for sure. OT win, unbelievable. So they were getting the point no matter what. So we were right about that at least. But yeah, big W, and yeah, unreal. So shout out to Aldi. And then yeah, the Dallas Mavericks. So I had school, I think Thursday, which was the day after we recorded, and that was their off day, so they weren't there. And then so Wednesday night, when we recorded, Kyrie videos of him getting absolutely mobbed. Like there was security. He was like not like getting like grabbed or anything, but he was mobbed, and he was taking his own video too. Like it was pretty funny. But so lots of guys were signing autographs and shit. And then so I have class Friday morning as well. So I get there Friday morning, and I walk by the gym, and there's a huge, well, not a huge, but there's like probably 15, 20 people gathered outside the gym where I've seen the videos of them coming in and out of the fucking court. So I'm like, oh shit. Like, I wonder if they're just waiting just because, or if they're pulling up soon. Because I heard stories about people waiting for like 2 hours on Thursday, and it was an off day. So I go up there, but then there's like security's coming out, and more staff keep coming, and like security, like all SFU people, no one from the Mavs.
Yeah.
And then a bus pulls up, and it's all like the coaches and like the dudes who were like on the court to like just be extra guys, you know, like rebound and like pass the ball and shit like that, like unloading equipment. So we see the bus, and everyone's like, oh shit. But I'm like in the front row because there's probably at this point, I've been waiting 30 minutes. My classes started, but I'm like, oh, they're going to be here soon. And there's probably 50 to 100 people there now.
Yeah.
And I'm in the very front. And all that shit happens, and then the fucking bus pulls up, and Kyrie Irving's like the second dude off the bus, and everyone starts screaming, and he smiles and waves to everybody, but he just keeps on walking. And they told us that on the way in that there was a very low chance anyone would come over, but on the way out later they'll probably sign autographs, but they don't tell you when that is, right? They weren't saying anything about any times. Practice was closed, you couldn't watch. There's one parking lot though where you could kind of see into the gym. From like a parkade roof. So I was watching it for a bit after my class. But by then, so sorry. Anyways, let me finish. And they all get off the bus. So I see like Klay Thompson waves, AD waves at everybody, like Cooper Flag. It was insane. And then, so I get to class like 15 minutes late, whatever. Finish class, go watch practice for a bit. And then I go to that, dude, there must have been 200-300 people there. And I'm like, practice might not be over for 2 fucking hours. But everyone's got shit for them to sign. Like, dude, it was insane. And then I see videos on TikTok after, and it was like, not a single one of like the big stars stopped to sign anything. They all just got on the bus. Cooper Flag like fist bumped everybody, but just kept going. Mm-hmm. And then like a few of the other like kind of more rotation guys, like Derek Lively, he's a good player. I like him, but a few other guys signed autographs, but like not that many. That's like it was, and like only for the people in the front, dude. So most people waited for nothing, but I was really lucky to see them in the morning front row, and just it was really cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was crazy. So man. That was that. Couple other things, Joe. You called Golden a wagon last episode, and then they lost 12-2 to Quesnel like 2 nights later. I'm not sure if you saw that. But more things from last episode. Oh, Delta. I said we did our standings predictions. I put Delta in 4th, even though they had a rough start. They signed I think it's Keegan and Ryder Dunn brothers. One was in the dub and one was in the BCIHL, both just returning to the team. I think in 07 and 08 or 08 and 09 maybe. And they're both point per game so far. Delta beat Richmond. So Delta's looking sick. So I'm glad I didn't count them out. I kind of figured they were going to be adding at least another defenseman, and they got a forward too. And Mission announced that Richard Kimber is back as general manager. So obviously Dickie, we've had him on the pod before. He was in Comox. He was my coach in Mission for a year. Then he was in Comox for a bit, and then now he's back as Mission's GM. And former Mission City Outlaw, but more recently Comox Valley Glacier King Braden Candy, 20-year-old, returning to the Mission City Outlaws along with Dickey. He just goes wherever Dickey goes. And there's still some rumors about some more. I don't know how much more, but at least one. But yeah, obviously can't say anything that isn't official. And then Mission beat Abby 6-5 in OT. Joe, did you see the OT winner I posted?
No, I didn't.
Should I
look it up right now?
That Colton Collard kid? Yeah, go on the Instagram and
watch it. Yeah, I think I did see him. He walked a couple guys, didn't he?
It was fucking disgusting, dude.
That's pretty sick.
It was so gross.
I do remember that. I'm going to look at it again, but I do remember the goal. So
pretty sick goal by Colton Collard there. And then there was a couple of fights in Poco. Lucas Wood, Mission kid, 07, took on Nick Ferraro Howling in a fight. He kind of jumped him.
No way.
So he got the jump, and he did really well. Like, I don't know who exactly won the fight. He got the jump, but it was a good fight. Like, it went long, and he stood his ground well the whole time. Like, he got a few licks in even, I think. So, good to see there.
Hey. Good for him.
And then, did you watch this other goal of Campbell River? This kid, Nick Condon,
yeah, I
scored?
Just pulled this one up. I was just about to talk to you about it. That Selly is insane.
Dude, so I got sent that a while ago, but I just forgot. And then I watched it and I burst, like, I actually laughed out loud. It was hilarious.
It's a sick OT winner, though.
Yeah, sick. And then obviously we posted our PJ season preview. So check that out if you haven't already. Special guest appearance from Lucas Ravenstein, former Ridgemont Flames captain. He was there with Joey. So, and then Joe, we posted a rookie ladder this week for the PJHL. So tier 1.
I saw that.
We got Luke
What is
Curtin.
the concept behind that, Owen?
It's just rookie of the year.
Okay.
Like the NBA is a rookie ladder, so I copied the NBA basically. But it's for the PJ. So tier 1 and tier 2. So we got Luke Curtin in first. He's got 13 points in 7 games. Trevor Chin in second. He's got 9 points in 7 games. And Alec Jacques in third. He's got 6 points in 4 games. Then in tier 2, Ryan Say, 14 points in 9 games. D-Man on Surrey, Noah Cook, 8 points in 6 games, and White Rock goalie Dylan Curran, 4 wins and a .939 save percentage. So that's what we got so far. Just something I wanted to try out. We also posted the tier 1 and tier 2 scoring leaders for the PJ, so check that out. I'm basically just trying to post everything that isn't being posted by someone else already. If the PJ starts posting that, and the PJ's Instagram is being active, props to the PJ for finally getting something. But they've been listening to the pod. Yeah, they've been posting highlights, so that's great. But yeah, if there's stuff that, like, these team previews I've been doing, that's something, so you can just see it all in one place instead of having to figure out where everyone played or all that. It's kind of nice. So gonna keep doing that. Got a few more scheduled to be posted the rest of this week. 3 stars for this week will come out, I think, tomorrow. So we'll do the VIs. So we got the forward of the week, Jordan Ramsey of the Victoria Cougars, had 6 points in 2 games. Defenseman of the week, Jacob Bernardo, also of the Victoria Cougars, had 6 points in 2 games. Goaltender Andreas Belerius of the Oceanside Generals had a win and a .973 save percentage in 1 game. So that's for the VIJHL. Do you got anything else before we get into our interview?
I got the September Star of the Month for the KIJHL when you're done.
Can you give us those? Can you give us those quick?
I'd love to. So the
please.
KI Stars, we got forward Luke Davies on the Kimberly Dynamiters with 10 points in 4 games, 4 goals and 6 assists.
Damn, Kimbo looks good.
Kimbo's a wagon. They beat Revy 8-3, I think, the other night. So they look very, very good. The defenseman star of the month was Garrett Jansen, 8 points in 3 games for Grand Forks as a D-man. Some high scoring games though, off the rip here in the KIL.
I've seen that, yeah.
I think Grand Forks won like 12-3 the other night.
Oh my goodness.
So this guy probably ate up a little bit on there, but it's still 8 points in 3 games as a D-man. Unreal. Luke Davies was +8. Jansen was +6. And then Michael Makowski on the, I believe it's the Kelowna Chiefs. Yeah. 2-0-1. He was 90 for 96 makes a .938 save percentage. in 3 games. And then we have a Rookie of the Month as well. So I like this as well. So 8 points in 4 games for rookie Connor Smith, 2 goals and 6 assists
Nice.
on Beaver Valley.
Nice. I like that format.
Boy, does he
That's
look
good.
young in his headshot. He's a little guy.
Any other major news lines or big things going on in the KI yet? It's pretty early still, so it's okay.
It is still pretty early.
KI preview next episode too. So
yeah, that's true. We got a special guest for that, but Merritt looks great. Honestly, Merritt's playing very well.
The Fraser Valley line, their first line, the Fraser
Valley line. I know.
Filthy.
And surprisingly, Owen, Creston Valley is 4-2, off to a 4-2 start.
Yeah,
good enough
they made
tied
a lot
for
of
first.
A lot of moves,
some
big signings.
Tied for first in the Eddie Mountain there. Kimberly falls to 3rd place, even though all on 8 points. And then also Beaver Valley giving Grand Forks a little bit of a run for their money as well in the Neil Murdoch, which has always been kind of the thing. Beaver Valley, Grand Forks, top 2 teams in that division. So good to see some balance, some good competition in the divisions. No one's really running away with it as of yet. Technically, I believe first place right now is Merritt with 10 points from 7 games.
Okay.
5-2 record.
Quinnell's looking real good too, hey?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Quinnell won, they beat Hunter Mile, they beat Golden 12-2, like you said. Right on?
Yes, they did. Did you see that video, though, of what's your buddy's name on Kamloops knocking out that kid on Quinnell? Punching him? Yeah. Did you see that video?
I didn't see the video. Did you post it?
No. I think Rance posted it and tagged me.
Jesus. No, I didn't see that.
Funny, man. With Cohen Kuncio, the Outlaws actually traded him to Quinnell this year.
Hey, you know what? That's what happens when Revelstoke teaches you the boxing there about Revelstoke Boxing Club. So that's what awesome. David Ander probably owes that too. So
yeah, he had some big fights last year too, I remember. But yeah, bud. No, that's good to hear about the KI. Not sure anything else for there.
Technically, Owen, if you go off win percentage, Kelowna's only played 4 games, but they're 3-0-1.
Ooh, Kelowna.
I don't know who they've played, but I just sorted by win percentage. Princeton is in second though with a record of 5-1. So
okay.
But yes,
nice. Well, yeah, dude. So I just got the PJ Stars. Now we're gonna jump into an interview quick, but. First of all, for Tier 1, for September 29th to October 5th, forward Luke Curtin of the Coastal Tsunami is the first star, 5 goals in 3 games. Defenseman Noah Marshall of the Chilliwack Jets, second star, 3 points in 2 games. Third star, Delta's goalie Armand Kalia, 2 games played with a .945 save percentage. And then we have the Tier 2 3 stars of the week. First star of the Aldergrove Ironman defenseman Nolan Dufour. In 3 games, he had 2 goals and an assist, including the overtime game-winning goal to give them their first win in, I believe, over 50 games. I want to say it was January 2024. Maybe March 2024 was their last win. But yeah, it had been a while. Second star, Braden Suderman of the North Van Wolfpack. 6 points in 3 games, 3 goals, 3 assists. And third star, Dylan Coran of White Rock Whalers. 2 wins with a .957 save percentage. Another thing, Joe, sorry, we were mentioning earlier. We mentioned Collard's goal for Mission of a 6-5 win against Abbey. And then Mission goes out and takes down the undefeated White Rock Whalers the next night, 5-4. They were up, I think, 5-1 or 4-1, 5-2, 4-0. I think it was 4-0, then 5-2, 5-4 final. So it was tight, but they kept it together and they took down White Rock. So Mish already with Candy in there and Dickie in the
making
GM slot. Yeah, so our predictions of them.
Make sure the playoffs are separate. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, people saying
the playoffs separate.
Yeah, people saying that, or if anyone disagreed with our prediction of having Mission third, it's not looking that awful. Since we said that, they've been on a decent run. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But
I can't wait to go. We'll go watch a game maybe when I'm back.
Yeah, that'd be great. I would love to, Ben.
Yeah.
Maybe a Mission or Rev game, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, as for this episode, we have 2 PJ alum coming on, both from the North Van Wolfpack in their PJ career. Andrew Casellato, who's currently at UVic. He also played in the SJ and I believe the AJ. And Matteo of Briercrest in the ACEC. He played in the NCDC, the SJ, and also for the North Van Wolfpack. Both two of the best players in the PJ last year, over 80 points. So and excited to hear about how their experiences are in the BCIHL and the ACAC. I kind of want to talk a bit more about the BCIHL since so many guys from the 3 junior leagues are committing there now. Like it's getting nasty.
I have some questions about the ACAC too.
Yeah,
the ACAC is also
it's good.
Really good. It's a BCI of the Alberta, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's kind of and they've been known to play teams from my league, the ACHA teams. So it's definitely interesting. It'll be a good couple of good topics to talk about, especially if you're into kind of college hockey.
Absolutely, yeah, Joe.
What's next for these guys we're talking about.
Sorry. Yeah, Joe, SFU's BCIHL team actually just went down to Oregon and beat Oregon's ACHA D1 team twice. So,
Oregon's, yeah.
I know, but it's good to see them playing ACHA teams.
It's good to see teams wanting to go down and play them, at least, like acknowledging they exist.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, we'll send it over to this interview now with a lot more and all that. Andrew Casellato and Matteo Pero. Now, thank you. The NFL season is in full swing, and I have been loving it this season. My fantasy team's been on a tear. It's been making me follow the games way more, and something that makes the games even more fun, DraftKings Sportsbook. NFL fans, what's your favorite touchdown? Because for me, it's the next one. Because with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, every touchdown could bring you closer to cashing in. From first touchdown score to anytime TD props, or the thrill of live in-game betting, every snap is loaded with opportunity. I'm just taking a look at the available lines on DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Seeing the Monday night game, the Kansas City Chiefs, Travis Kelce plus 1,000 anytime touchdown score. I'm going to take him up on that right now. And wouldn't be a bad idea if you guys went and took a look at that as well with our promo code. Here's the best part. Bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Your team hitting pay dirt pays out to you. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code THPN. That's code THPN to turn $5 into $200 in bonus bets if your bet. In partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, fees may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday ticket terms at youtube.com.
Welcome back to Listen to Your Heart. I'm Jerry.
And I'm Jerry's heart.
Today's topic, Repatha, Evolocumab. Heart? Why'd you pick this one?
Well, Jerry, for people who have had a heart attack, like us, diet and exercise might not be enough to lower the risk of another one.
Okay.
To help know if we're at risk, we should be getting our LDL-C, our bad cholesterol, checked, and talking to our doctor.
I'm listening.
And if it's still too high, Repatha can be added to a statin to lower our LDL-C and our heart attack risk.
Guess it's time to ask about Repatha.
Do not take Repatha if you're allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Common side effects include runny nose, sore throat, common cold symptoms, flu or flu-like symptoms, back pain, high blood sugar, and redness, pain, or bruising at the injection site.
Listen to your heart.
Ask your doctor about Repatha. Learn more at repatha.com or call 1-844-REPATHA.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
If you're a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility and your machinery isn't working right, Grainger knows you need to understand what's wrong as soon as possible. So when a conveyor motor falters, Grainger offers diagnostic tools like calibration kits and multimeters to help you identify and fix the problem. With Grainger, you can be confident you have everything you need to keep your facility running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
Alrighty, I'm very excited to bring on our next two guests at the same time here. Both alumni of the North Van Wolfpack of the PJHL. We have Andrew Casellato of UVic and Matteo Pero of Briercrest. How's it going, fellas? Excited to have you.
It's good. It's good. Thank you for having us. Excited to be here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Sweet. Well, yeah, I don't know how we'll start this one off. Just how's the college experience been so far for both of you? Obviously, we see both your living situations in the back there. So, just how's it been?
You want to go, Andrew?
Yeah, I guess I'll take it. It's been awesome so far. Victoria's been awesome. The city's just super nice. It's being close to home. That I've really enjoyed. But no, living situation's great. I got pretty lucky with where I got set up. I'm not too far from campus, so yeah, no complaints from me at all.
Nice.
What kind of jersey is that in the background there?
That's an Italian jersey. That's Mario Balotelli. I don't know if you know who that is.
That's Owen loves that. I was gonna say Owen loves that guy.
Yeah, I'm a Man City fan, so.
Oh, that's all right. I like Juventus. I got a couple other ones over there too.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's sweet.
Send over the wood panel there.
Yeah, sorry, Pero.
No, yeah, it's been good. I mean, a little different than living in Victoria. It's a small town, like maybe 300 people around here. So small school as well.
Where is it? What's the town?
It's in Saskatchewan. It's called Carinport. It's like a tiny town in Saskatchewan. Yeah, so the league, like all the teams we play are in Alberta. So our travel every game's 6 to 8 hour travel-ish.
Jeez,
so that's it's a little tough, but our barn packs though, like everyone in the school's there. It's
nice.
They're loud. Nice. Like even preseason games that we had, they were loud, and it's a good place. I've really enjoyed it so far. Good energy, and the boys are great. So yeah.
No, that's awesome. Good to hear.
No, I actually little story. One of my buddies on Jamestown, his name's Brandon Weir, is the goalie there. And one of the first time his first game was against Briercrest, and he FaceTimed me while he was like at the hotel or whatever, and like showed me, and he could like show me the whole campus just from the view of his hotel.
Yeah, there's one little hotel right when you get into town. It's a little gritty, but I mean, that FaceTime probably summed up the entire living area here. So that's kind of what it is.
That's pretty good. It seems like hockey's a pretty big deal on the campus though. So that's pretty good.
Like it's pretty much. I mean, all our athletics are like our basketball team won it last year. They're nasty. Like
nice.
We kind of support each other. We'll go out to the ball games. They'll come out to our hockey games. There's some volleyball as well. It's pretty good. So, but yeah, the athletics is pretty much like the big part of the school. So
that's good.
Cool.
It's sweet. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll ask a little bit more about your guys' background. I'm not sure actually where you guys are from. I know both near the Vancouver area, but I don't know. Maybe if each of you would just want to just kind of give your hockey background and how you grew up and where you grew up playing and just kind of your hockey journey briefly. More so when you were as a kid, and then we'll talk about the junior stuff later.
Yeah, sure. I guess I'll go first. I'm from Burnaby. So I grew up playing for Burnaby Minor, actually.
Oh, okay.
I was there. Yeah, I was there from kid up until Bantam second year, and then in my WHL draft year, I moved to Birmingham Winter Club and played for the academy there. And I was there from my second year Bantam to my second year midget. So I played Bantam, Elite 15, and then midget prep. Or now it's U18 prep. All the names are different now, which kind of makes us feel a bit older.
Yeah.
But now it's U18 prep. And I played spring hockey and stuff growing up too. Like me and Matteo have been playing together probably since we were 11, 12 years, maybe even earlier. So we used to play spring hockey
for sure.
Oh, no way.
So we played together it's called the Vancouver Panthers spring hockey, and then we played 1 year with the team. And then in grade 12 we played for the Northeast Chiefs major midget team. And we had a really strong year. Ended up winning. Yeah, so we've definitely our minor hockey careers are pretty connected.
Yeah, no kidding. That's hilarious.
How old were you guys when you were playing spring? Was that like when back in the day when you could like cheat your way into playing contact hockey? Because you like play a year up and you could hit actually in spring, and then
it was like a year. It was before the season that we started. So we started contact in spring hockey actually. I remember we'd play the junior Canucks all the time. They had like Savoy, Hudson, like they would bring in these ringers, and you got me, Cass, and Lawrence Hugh out there. So
we don't belong with these guys.
Yeah,
like it was
we guys like first game ever hitting was against the junior Canucks, and Van Sickle, Damian Gardner. These guys are coming after us. Just giving it to us. Like they're like 6 feet at that time.
Yeah.
Like 5'2", just getting knocked. But
I remember
it was fun.
Yeah, in my last year of spring hockey, I was affiliating for another team in a tournament, and Gardner was affiliating for an 03 team in Vancouver, and we played against them, and he was just ridiculous. Like he absolutely dominated us, and he was a year younger.
Those games sucked. We hated those games.
I bet.
Why are we even going to the rink at that point? Like they have a really good player from our age. Just it was crazy, but I mean it was still a fun time. I enjoyed it.
I loved it.
Nice. And then where else did you play growing up, Matteo?
Oh yeah, so I played Port Moody minor hockey growing up.
Oh, okay.
Up until Bantam, and then with Bantam I went to play West Van. I played 1 year there. It was my first year Bantam. We only had the varsity team, so I played with like Fraser Minton was my captain, and like it was a pretty nasty team. So, and then I went back to Port Moody for 1 more year, play with the boys, and then from there, I just went into Chiefs, played minor midget there for a year, and then COVID came for the start of U18, and then I was on that team with Cass after. Right. So, that was probably my favorite year was U18 with the Chiefs. We had a pretty good team. Going to the Telus Cup was sick. We got some funny stories from up there too. So it was definitely a good time.
So you guys were both on that team, that went to the Telus Cup.
That's sick. Well, I mean, if you guys are both on the team, we're talking about it now. Tell us about that year and that team, because that's like a pretty once in a lifetime experience for you guys. Like,
where was it?
The stories now.
It
was in Okotoks.
Yeah, so originally
exactly.
Originally it was supposed to be on PEI, but because of COVID, they had to change a bunch of stuff. So it ended up being Okotoks, where Okotoks Oilers play. It's a nice rink. Like it was still great regardless, even though it was close by. But no, so that I guess I'll start with the playoff run. We basically our team was really strong. So we had our playoffs was the first round was the first week, and then the next round was the next week, and then the next round was the final. So we were lucky enough to win. We won. We only lost one playoff game the whole run. So we had a really strong team. And then the fourth week was Western.
That was scary though. We lost. Second round, we lost the first game to GVC, and then in the second game, we were down. We were losing going into the third, I think it was.
Yeah, we were down.
Is that those best of three series the weekend?
Yeah, it's like you lose the first one, you're already like facing elimination. So we came back strong in the third, won that one, and then yeah, we swept the Hawks in the finals. So
yeah.
Did GVC have anyone nasty on those teams?
Grady Linton was like their guy there.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was ripping the pill,
he's
man.
sick.
Like,
And then
he
same
was-
with Hemingway, who was on Delta, the defenseman.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Ty.
too.
Yeah, Ty. Yeah, he's a good player. And then the Hawks had a few guys like Ryan Law was.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Eric Stinson, who plays in UVic now. He's a great player. So the league.
They were nasty. Like, the league had some good talent at that time, and yeah, man, it was literally, I don't know, you can't even take it in enough. Like, I regret like going through those playoffs too. Like, you kind of take it for granted, but like looking back, it was a pretty special group of guys, I would say.
Yeah.
So we played those 3 weeks playoffs. We won the provincial championship, and then the next week was Western. So we played against the Alberta team, the team that won Alberta, which is the Calgary Buffaloes. And the first game, so we play at 8 Rinks, or Scotia Barn, in Burnaby.
Yeah.
And the first game was at the Langley Events Center for whatever reason. It was a Friday night.
Buddy, did we go?
Yeah, we stunk the bed. So we get to the rink, and our coach tells us, like, oh, we have warm up. It's like normally you warm up before the game in midget, but we had like a 15-minute warm up, come off, go back on. We thought we were the coolest kids in the world. Like,
this is the best story. We had Adam Lohr, okay, this guy that we would play with. Like, he's our buddy from home. He was a great player. So Adam Lohr, this guy comes out in warm up. Like, we got all our buddies there in the glass. Like, it's like a sick game. Like, we're like, oh, boys, like, we're nasty. Like, this is the show pretty much. That's how it felt at the time. So we got Lohr. He comes out. He's like being all sty, like taking his strides, like. Guy comes out and he's just so busy on like his one-timers. Like he was telling us I need to have like good like sty one-timers in warm-up. So this guy, like, he's like, bro, like, feed me like perfect passes. I need like nasty 1-tees for like the boys. Like, this is so serious. The whole warm-up's like this guy's just ripping 1-tees, trying to be sty. We have guys like we were just like a bunch of young kids, like pretty much just taking it in, like thought we were so nasty. We come out. Got smoked that game. We did not come to play. We came for warm-ups. That sums it up.
We basically, our warm-up was so good that we forgot about it. Like, we were to the fans in the stands. And we were looking at it was pretty bad. And then, like, we came out so flat. I remember my first shift. I had the puck on the left wing. I had the puck on our D-zone half wall. And there was a D-man pinching. I made a play. Next thing you know, boom, my helmet pops from a hit. I was like, oh my God, like, here we go. Like, these Calgary guys.
It was one of those nights for sure, man. Like, they came out tough. Like, they were hitting, they were moving. We just, man. So we went back and we were like all pissed after the game. We're like, boys, like, what are we doing here? Like, the warm-ups are sick and all, but you can't come out that flat. So, but the next one was back home, Scotia Barn, and we
I'll tell the game too. I'll tell the game 2 story just so Matteo can stay humble about it. So we're
okay.
So game one we came out flat, but we ended up fighting in overtime. So we were pretty bummed.
So it was actually kind of close.
Yeah, so we came out really flat, but like we said, we had a strong team, so we were kind of able to adapt to these kind of things and come back into the game. So we lost in overtime, and we're all a bit upset. The next day, we're like, okay, we're better than these guys. Like, let's go and show them. We end up come out super hot. We're up 3-0, or was it 2-0? It was either 3 or 2-0 right away. And
I think it was 2-0.
Yeah, and then as the game goes on, we're fighting back, and now we're going into overtime again. So this is game 2. Like, our season's on the line. Game 2. So first overtime happens. We have a bunch of opportunities. The game's back and forth. Like, you're on the edge of your seat. You're almost nervous. You want to be you're less nervous on the ice because when you're off the ice, you have no control over anything going on, right? So you want to be on the ice. So first overtime, 20 minutes goes by. We probably should have scored. I remember a few chances, even me specifically, like I probably should have put one in. And we end up getting a power play in second overtime. And we have a nice breakout. And, Matteo was on the half one of the power plays. He picks up the puck behind that on a drop pass, comes down, takes it wide, boom, short side, backhand, bar down to extend the series.
Ew.
I remember popped his bottle a little bit, and like we had all the boys like up on the one side, So I like backhanded it, came around the net. All the boys are fired up, like kept the season alive. We knew we were better than them. Like they have a rep, like they have a really strong reputation, and like they beat the BC teams all the time, right? So it was more than just us wanting to win. It was like, hey, like we got a team where we're good enough to go to Telus Cup. Like it was a huge game. So the boys fought back, and it was awesome. Like those are some of the best feelings. Like everyone was going. Everyone, like from fourth to first line, everyone was going. Like it was great. It was awesome.
Funny thing is, a lot of those, like we had a couple guys in Revy that actually played on that team in Calgary. So yeah, they told us the story of going down to play in BC and stuff. So I kind of, it's kind of cool to hear from your perspective. But how'd Game 3 go there?
Game 3, yeah. I think it was 2-1. Didn't go to overtime, but it went to the third period, and a defenseman popped down the half wall and rips a backhand top corner as well, the exact same spot.
You guys know he played on Maple Ridge, Matthew Wise. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah, I know Wise.
Yeah, Wisey. Maybe like his second goal of the year. Guy comes down the side and just makes no mistake right over the shoulder. It was electric, man. We were fired up. We went up 2-0, I think, and then they got one more, or what was it?
Yeah, that game was like a soccer game. Like it was low scoring. Everything was so by the book.
Like we're chipping pucks, we're dumping the puck, we're just playing good D. Like not much offense, but we capitalized a few times, and that's all we really needed there. So
so then awesome. we end up winning regionals. We won Western Canada. So that's Sunday. Now, so we just went through 4 weeks of playoffs. We were fortunate enough to win everything. Like we're all beat up. Now it's Monday. We got to hop on the plane to go play the Max tournament because it got pushed back because of COVID. So it wasn't at Christmas time. It was
no way.
We had like 4 weeks of like grueling playoffs. Like we're walking around with ice packs. Like we're beat up. We can barely walk. And then our coach, Jamie Jackson, great guy. We have a good relationship with Jamie. And he goes, okay, like off to Calgary tomorrow. We're like, are you kidding me? Like we just don't even want to go.
It was dust. None of the boys wanted to go to that one. Like we punched our ticket to Telus. We're like why are we going to this tournament? So that was our mindset going in. So yeah.
So then we get to Calgary. First game against the host. It's a team that's not very strong. Like compared to the Calgary Buffaloes, they're not really on this. It was the team, whatever team was. And we changed our whole lineup. Like same guys, but our lines are different. Our deep pairings are different. Our power plays are different. We end up losing the first game. Like we're supposed to be the sick team. Like we just qualified for nationals. Like we
getting chirped by the announcers, like getting rinsed. Like the announcers are like, wow, like how are these guys going to nationals? Like what's this squad we got out here? And like little do they know, like we're not really trying to get injured or anything. Like we're kind of taking it easy out there, trying to save like some energy. Like we just went through the playoffs and now we got to go to nationals. And it's like, but yeah, so we're getting rinsed and you can continue telling it.
So we lose the first game and the home crowd's like giving it to us. Like, oh, you guys are supposed to be good. Like, who are you? We're like, all right. Next game happens. We play against OHA Penticton and we tie. So like, we're just not playing well in the Max tournament. So our third game in the round robin's actually against Calgary, the team we just played to make it. And we won like 7-3. Like we played well. So how it works in the Max is there's an A pool, a B pool, and a C pool. So normally to make the A pool, you have to win all your games or just have a really good goal difference or something. But because we had a tie and a win and a loss, like our group was really tight. Anyway, through some miracle, we end up making the A pool. So we're like, through some goal difference miracle, we're like, oh my God, now we're competing for the championship of the Max.
No
like,
way.
This is brutal. Yeah. So we play the quarterfinal game, and like we go into it like, you know what, we're gonna try and win, but you know, we're not too invested emotionally into this. Let's just make sure, you know, we show ourselves well. There's some school or there's some junior team and whatever.
Who did we even play?
We played Rink Winnipeg.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, it was.
And we went out there and like we won, and we're like, "Are you kidding me? Like this is insane! Like we got to play the semis."
Yeah,
we played the semis against the Okotoks team that beat us
in the round robin. They killed us in the round. It was the host, yeah. So then we play them again, and we're like, "Okay, boys, like that was embarrassing." Like, So,
so then we got emotionally invested again. We're like, yeah, we got to beat these guys. So we ended up beating them pretty good. And then, so now we're in the final for the MAC. So it's 5 weeks of like just playoff hockey. So like, unfortunately, Matteo, did you know Matteo had an assist? We had like, we played against South Alberta Hockey Academy. They were a good program.
The best thing about this loss is they hit us with a fake Michigan for their first goal. They fake, bring it around.
Ew.
Guy comes around, wraps it. It was disgusting. And we had a good goalie. We have Oliver, A. Young Ashton. He's playing Northern Michigan.
Plays D1 now.
Yeah, the guy's nasty, man. Like, that's when he really took off, was that season. But he was a rock solid for us the whole playoffs, and he gets fake Michied on our defense. We're looking in the air, catching butterflies. It was nasty. They beat us only by like 1 though, I think.
Yeah, we fought back. Like our group was just
close.
We just found a way to compete every single night. So we
wish we lost that one though. I honestly regret that. I wish we took it a little more serious and just bared down, won that one. Like, you win the max and go to the Telus, it's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we came second. Like, that's all right. Like, we shouldn't even have gotten there, to be honest, with our round robin. But yeah, they honestly, like, shout out to Saha. They were nasty that game, to be honest. They outplayed us. They deserved it for sure. So
who'd they have?
I don't even know. They had someone nasty, actually. They did. They had a few nasty guys who were going to the dub. I don't know their names though.
Yeah, their goalie was pretty good too.
Yeah, they had a good team though. Yeah.
So they deserved it more on that night for sure. We honestly just couldn't do anything. Like, our bodies weren't there. Mentally, we weren't there. Like, it was a tough night. And it sucks to lose too, especially after going all the way to the final. You're like, oh, we might as well win it. But you learn from it.
Yeah. And then how'd Telus go?
We won a singular game.
How many games do you play?
Those Ontario teams, man.
Hang on. We beat a dynasty, though. We beat the Notre Dame Hounds. And they're like, for that tournament, they probably won it. Like, they've won it the most out of any other organization.
They played there in the SJ, and they told me they won it. I think it was like 11 or 13 times.
Oh, disgusting.
It's ridiculous.
We beat them in overtime.
Yeah, I'll say it for you. Perro scored a hat trick, and we won the game. Perro had a great game that game.
You're not letting him take his buddy.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say it myself. That's just I'm not gonna say it myself. Yeah, I got the.
That's a good
OT
teammate
winner.
right there.
I will say though, the OT winner was not because of me. It was because of Adam Lohr. He sent probably the best backhand saucer pass I've ever seen on a 2-on-2. D-man's diving, other guys right on his hip, backhand sauces it backdoor, and I just obviously finished that one, and it was great. Yeah, shout out to him for sure.
The Hattie goal was an OT winner.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I definitely had a tournament there, but
Cass
was up there too. Cass had a bunch of points. I actually think it was me and Cass leading our team in points.
You boys, leaders.
Yeah, Cass had a tournament, man.
Yeah.
The guy was a weapon on the power play. Like, he just, like, the amount of power play goals, backdoor, just tips and stuff that Cass was getting was good. So that was huge for us throughout all playoffs. But yeah, it was awesome. It was a time.
So I guess
sounds unreal.
That kind of leads us into the start of junior for you guys, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess each individual, like, how do you guys, what offers are on the table? What's going on for each of you guys? Like, I know third year midget, obviously. Third year midget is obviously a huge year for you guys, like everyone in hockey, right? So like, coaches are always coming up to talk to you. You're like weighing your options. Do I want to take a gamble? Do I want to take a sure thing? Like, am I going to play here, wherever? So what's being told to you guys, and like where you got, like, what's your guys' story pretty much?
Yeah. So by the Telus Cup time, I was committed to Victoria Grizzlies going into that tournament. And actually after that game where I got the hat trick, my parents came down. So when I was younger, little background story. When I was like 16, I went to West Kelowna camps. They really liked me there. I almost made the team at 16. I was the last cut, and I pretty much COVID came, whatever. I went back, played U18, obviously. And then I went up there during COVID and probably had the worst camp of my life. Kind of threw that opportunity away myself. So it was, is what it is. But then after Telus, the coach, what was his name again? I don't know why I can't get his name. Simon Ferguson, that's his name. He came up to my dad and he's like, "Oh, like, where's Matteo playing? Like, we'd love to have him." So they offered me a spot there, but I was with Victoria, or thought I was going to be with Victoria. So I kind of, we declined that. We're like, we're good. So I went back, and about a month before the season, Victoria switched their coach to Ryland Furster. So I remember I was going into class, like one of my last classes in high school. I was going into class like 8 a.m. Get a call from Ryland, and he's like, "Hey, I see you're coming to camp. You're one of the guys committed. Like, just letting you know, like, how I do it is, like, the best players are gonna make the team. Like, come to camp ready." So I went to camp. I was pretty decent, but, I was looking around the room. He brought in a couple of his own guys who were nasty, like, better than me, like, from the Q, from former BCHL guys. I was looking around. I was like, you know what? Like, I see it here. It was pretty much between me and Ryan Watt at that point, and Watty was nasty. Like, he deserved it for sure. So I knew I was kind of, going to head home from there. But, I was pretty pissed about it, actually, which is probably my biggest regret, because they wanted me to play in the VI for the, what are they called? West Shore or something? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, West Shore Wolves.
Yeah, so I was going to go there, but I was like a little bit too pissed. He was like, "Yeah, you'll AP. Like, if there's any injuries, you'll come up." So I was a little pissed, and I had this guy, Jeremy Blooms, the guy from Ontario Reign. He probably called me 100 times throughout, like, my U18. He was at the Max tournament, talked to me. Like, this guy was relentless. So he got on me right after that and was like, "Hey, like, come down here." I didn't know what the USPHL was. No idea what the league was. So, but I ended up heading down there. Thought it was a cool opportunity. And that was kind of the start of my junior. Looking back, probably West Shore Wolves probably would have been the better spot for me, just because, they had a lot of injuries right off the bat. Like, I probably would have got a bunch of games in and stuff. So, but yeah, that's kind of the start of junior for me. Cass, you want to talk about kind of yours now, and we can get back to whatever happened after that. Yeah.
Yeah. So similar to Matteo, throughout our U18 year, teams were reaching out. I was fortunate enough to receive, at that age, you only want to play in the BCIHL. Let me just I'll start by saying that. Like, you only want to play in the BCIHL.
Yeah.
From BC, all your previous teammates or people who used to play for the team that you're playing on now, they all moved on to the BCIHL. So for a lot of us, it was BCIHL was first option. So I was fortunate enough to receive a few offers from the SJ and from the AJ, but I was definitely holding out for a BCIHL offer. So throughout that year, I was affiliated, and I was lucky enough to play a few games with the Langley Rivermen. So originally my plan was to go there for the following year. Our head coach for the Chiefs ended up getting a job with the Cowichan Capitals. So I ended up committing there and started the next season there. But similar to Matteo, we brought back some guys from the we brought back some guys from the Q. So you're like the first 2 or 3 games I was just scratched, like I wasn't playing. So we decided it was best for me just to come home and to play and then hopefully get picked up. So I decided to come back home. That's when I first got into North Vancouver. I was 17, I was 18, and I still had offers because our U18 team was so good. Like, I still had junior teams reaching out. So I had a few options in Alberta and Saskatchewan, and I ended up signing with the Battleford North Stars, which is a team in the SJ.
Mm-hmm.
I
see the hoodie. I see a little SJ logo there.
But I played my first year in North Van, and then I ended up going to the SJ the following year. But like, kind of similar to Matteo, if you could go back in time, maybe I would have signed in the AJ right away. I was lucky enough to go there eventually the next year. But kind of looking back, you do things differently, but that's just part of the learning experience. Like, we have guys from our team last year who always reach out to me and ask, like, "Hey, like, what do you think about this? What's your advice on that?" So I'm lucky enough that I went through it and I learned kind of the hard way, so I can help out some of these younger guys now. And it's something like we said, it's a learning experience, and it kind of helps you develop as a player and as a person. So I honestly, would I change things? Yes, but am I happy where I ended up? Yes. So I'm not too worried about it.
Do you ever play with KT
What
Walters?
an answer.
KT Wilters?
KT Walters?
Well, I did not know. Where did he
No,
play?
okay. He played in Battleford and in KIJHL, so I was wondering. It must have just he's 02. I'm thinking he's 03. I always think he's 03 because we just hang out so much. But he's my roommate this year, so he played both. He kind of took your path, so I was like,
too big of an age gap, Joe.
Yeah, it's because I forget you guys are 04s. Fuck. Yeah, fossil.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously, just tell us about a little bit about your junior careers, where you went from there, like how your first years went. I mean, Matteo, I know you played for Grandview as well in your first year.
Yeah,
so.
I was just gonna add that in because I just remembered that. Yeah, so actually before I went to Ontario, I was like just sitting there. I'm like, okay, well, like I might as well play some games and like get going. So actually, as Carter DeMello, my buddy, was playing in Grandview, and he like recruited me. He convinced me. He's like, buddy, you got to come Grandview, whatever. So I go there, and like, nothing bad to say. Like I was treated well there, but like it wasn't for me. I didn't love it. Practice times were late. It didn't fit like what I wanted. So I wasn't too happy there. And then this guy was relentless and got me down to California with DeMello. So I actually got to go with one of my childhood like good buddies.
How
so
sick
like,
is it playing hockey in Cali?
Okay, like the living's nasty. The living's really nice. The weather's insane. Like it's sick. The ice sheets, like the actual ice, are like the worst you'll ever skate on. Oh, dude, they're bad. But like we had some showcases in like there was the big showcase was in Vegas around in December, and they do that every year, I'm pretty sure. And it was nasty because it's like you're playing at the Golden Knights practice facility and like the Henderson Knights and stuff. So like the ice is dialed for those. Yeah, so that's when it's like it's really good. But yeah, so I went there. Ended up having a good year. Had a pretty bad start, but picked it up and it finished pretty good. And then from there, I had a bunch of different like teams that were into me. Like another thing. Like by that time, I still don't really know much about like AJ, SJ, MJ. Like you just don't get told about that. At least our age group, it was like BC or bust. It was like that was the career path.
That's what it used to be too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just what it was. It's like you play in the BCIHL. The dub is like if you don't want to go to college, but I always wanted to play college hockey. I always thought that's always been a dream of mine. So it's like, okay, well, I guess it's BC or nothing. So I'm out there. I got pretty good exposure, talked to a bunch of ACHA teams, couple D3 teams. Like I was like, okay, like this isn't bad. So then I had the Melfort Mustangs guy. Rick Oates was his name. He was reaching out to me a lot, and he like just told me he listed me. So I was like, okay, like that's pretty cool. And I was like, yeah, but like, do I want to go live in Melfort? Like, what's the SJ? Like, is this a good league? Like, little did I know they'd go and win the championship that year. It was nasty. Like, I had no idea. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll go play in the NCDC then, because I was like, it's a good league. It's above the USP. League. Like, they got a lot of good players, couple D1 commits and stuff. So I was like, yeah, like let's go out there. And I go out there, and coach did not like my game, I guess. Thought I was soft, didn't like my play, buried me. Played like 10 games. In my 10 games, I probably got 10 minutes of ice time. So it was a tough year. It was just like another thing where I'm like, man, like why am I out here all the way in Maine, like full East Coast? It was a nice spot, but it just wasn't a fit for me. I actually got dropped down at the beginning of the year to the USP Atlanta Mad Hatters. So they dropped me down, and I was like kind of rattled, and like it's crazy. Like I don't know why this guy didn't like me so much, but anyways, I get called back up, and then from there, then I committed to the Notre Dame Hounds in the SJ. I got there, the small town, the dorm. I was living in a dorm alone. I was treated well there. Like, put me straight on first line. Like I'm like, okay, like this is sick. And then like I'm sitting in my dorms alone and I'm like, man, like my issue was I kept thinking like, okay, this is till like March. You know what I mean? Like I didn't take it day by day.
Yeah.
I thought like for the long haul, and I'm like, man, I don't know if this is for me either. Like I don't know if I'm a dorm guy. And so I didn't feel like it was a spot for me. So I played a couple games, played preseason, then I was telling the coach, I'm like, hey, like can you just release me? Like I want to go play at home. And one of the big factors actually too, I saw Cass left. He'll get into his thing, but I saw Cass left Melville, the Millionaires, and he went back to North Van. So I was like, man, you know what? Like maybe I can go play with Cass, you know, have a decent year and see what I can do from there. And like I'm a man of faith, so I'm a Christian guy. So a lot of my like what I do in my decisions is like through prayer, like leaning on the Lord. So a lot of that was a big influence. I felt like God was calling me to kind of get out of Notre Dame, and that's like all my game is trying to, you know, go on God's path for my life. And so anyways, it led me back to North Van, and yeah, it was we'll get into that a little more I think after, but yeah, that's kind of how I got where I got. So
was Pilkington the coach?
Yeah, Pilks was still there.
Yeah, he was the guy that brought me out there too.
Yeah, I even toured it, and I thought it would be like it was going to be a really good spot for me, but it's
good until October rolls around, and then it's like, holy fuck.
I left in October. October 2nd, I think I left. I remember I was snapping Cass too, and I was like, buddy, like this is tough, man. And he's like, yeah, dude, like I've heard about it. It kind of sucked, but
what do you think of the food?
Buddy, it's criminal. I know why they left. Like I understand why the junior team left there and relocated.
Yeah,
it's tough.
It was definitely a tough spot to roll into, and just especially being from Van. I'm from Mission, so driving all the fucking way out there and rolling up to that spot, it was pretty tough. But my story's a little different. Dude, I'm really thankful as well. I'm in the same boat with you. That I was able to get out of there and end up in the spot that I'm at. So I guess we can get to Cass's story, but I just thought that's very similar.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest. The last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
If you're a custodial supervisor at a local high school, you know that cleanliness is key, and that the best place to get cleaning supplies is from Grainger. Grainger helps you stay fully stocked on the products you trust, from paper towels and disinfectants to floor scrubbers. Plus, you can rely on Grainger for easy reordering, so you never run out of what you need. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
September 5th, 2025, Wyden and Kennedy for McDonald's. Ad ID MCWK047325A. Spot title 2025 DD Monopoly Get Your Bag GCMENG Audio 30. 30 seconds, radio full mix.
Mr. Monopoly here. Monopoly is back at McDonald's. Register in the McDonald's app so you're ready to get your bag. 2 ways to peel for a chance to get your bag. Physical peels with select items and digital peels with others to get your bag. Play Monopoly at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No purchase necessary. See rules at playatmcd.com for full details and amoe.playatmcd.com to play without purchase. Ends November 23rd, but bonus play ends November 2nd. Monopoly is a registered trademark of Hasbro. Copyright McDonald's.
Come to DSW for the shoes, stay for the fun. Because let's be honest, if shoe shopping isn't fun, are you even doing it right? So go ahead, try something new. Try something different. Good different. Try something that feels like you. You know, the real you. And then definitely brag about it later. Because at DSW, you've got unlimited freedom to play. With sneakers, boots, and everything in between for every style, mood, and occasion, you'll definitely find shoes that get you at prices that get your budget. DSW, let us surprise you.
From my experience, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, my 19-year-old year, like I said, I played in Battleford in the SJ. They were coming off a really good year. They went all the way to they won Saskatchewan, and then they went to the final of the Centennial Cup, and they lost to Brooks in the final. So they were like
Oh,
a really
wow.
strong team. Yeah, so that's why that was part of my reason to go play there. Like I knew they were a strong program. They were ranked like number 2 in Canada. I was like, sweet, like let's go. I had a great time there. I was playing well. I was enjoying everything. Billets were great. Teammates were great. Like I still talk to a lot of those guys today. Super grateful for that experience. It's trade deadline day now of my 19 year, and I got a call from the coach, and he's like, "Hey, just want to be honest with you. We just received an offer for you from the Olds Grizzlies in the AJHL. Like they're looking for a forward. They reached out. They put a really good offer in. If you want to go, we're going to leave it fully up to you. We'd love for you to stay, but we understand if you want a change of scenery. Not that I was unhappy there or anything, but I just felt a bit stale in my game. And then, it's when you get a call from the AJ, it's kind of a bit tough to turn down.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I spoke with my family, and we decided it was a good opportunity and probably the right opportunity for me. So on deadline day, I told him, I was like, yeah, I'll move. Thank you for everything. I still have great great connections, great relationships with the guys in Battleford, but it was just the right move for me and my family. So I went to Olds, and kind of the guy Matteo was talking about, Adam Laurie is a good friend of mine. Like I went to Europe with him, my best friends. He was on that team, and then a few other guys who play in the pitch now, but like Tate Humphreys and Lucas Baxter.
Yeah.
They were also on that team, and a lot of guys that I knew from our Northeast Chiefs program, and the other guys who were there were good, and the league is good. So I was like, you know what, let's do it. So I had a great time in Alberta. We lost in the first round, which kind of sucked. Would have liked to. We lost in it's a best of 5 series. We lost in game 4, so we put up a bit of a fight, but it was kind of an uphill battle. Our team wasn't the strongest. So then over that summer, there was an ownership change in Olds. So I get a call from one of the guys, one of the new guys in Olds, like, hey, he introduces himself. I'm the new owner and general manager. Just wanted to let you know that we trade. So I was going into my 20-year-old years, like we traded away all our 20-year-olds apart from you and one other guy. And I was like, whoa, like, okay, who's going back? And from our 25 team roster, there was maybe like 6 guys. They replaced everyone. And I was like, okay, so I mean, like it was nice that they kept me around, but it was like, okay, it's not the same team. It's going to be a different group. So I get to Olds, and I had nothing wrong. There's nothing bad, but I just realized maybe it wasn't for me. So I was kind of already going home. I had communications with UVic to maybe play at UVic last year instead of playing my 20-year-old year. So I was so I was already kind of looking to my post junior life, and I decided, you know what, like thank you for everything. Thank you for the opportunity. I've loved my time here, but I think it's time for me to explore other options. If you want, I gave him a list of teams, and there was a few in Alberta and a few in Saskatchewan. I ended up getting lucky enough to get a few trade options to some teams in Alberta, and I ended up picking Melville Millionaires in Saskatchewan just because I had a good relationship with the coach through a mutual connection, and it just seemed like the right fit. I get to Melville, and everything's going well. And then, similar to my first year junior, we brought back guys from the dub and the Q and the O. So I was similar to Matteo, like first power play, first line, loving it. And then I got called into the office, and they're like, hey, like, we love you, everything's great, but we brought in some guys, so your role's going to change. And I go, okay, what's up? And he goes, it's probably going to be like right at the time I was, 21, 22 minutes a night, kind of all situations. It's like, yeah, it'd probably be, kind of third line, penalty kill. Like, we'll see if we can get you on the power play. And as soon as he said that, something in my head was just like, okay, you know what? The writing's on the wall. I think, you've done great. You've experienced moving away. You've played well. You have these stories, these memories, these life lessons you can carry with you. But I think it's time to move on from living away like this. So I called my parents and I was like, hey, this is what happened in the meeting. What do you think? And my dad, I remember, I'll never forget, my dad was like, Andrew, like, you've done great, but like, what's the point of you being out there now? Like, unless you're going to go to Division 1. And I didn't think I was going to go to Division 1, but you always kind of have that hope. Like, you know what, if I play well, like, I just need one good game, the right guy to see me, whatever, right? And ended up deciding to come home. I called our coach, Mike Borelli. I told Melville, so there's no tampering or anything. I told Melville, I was like, hey, trade me back to North. So I called Mike Borelli, who was the head coach last year, who I have a really good relationship with. I was like, hey, Mike, do you have a spot for me in North Van? thinking about coming home. And he goes, yeah, we have a spot for you. Like, if you want to come home, you can play
for you.
I was like, you have a spot for me? And he's like, yeah, if you want to play tomorrow night, you can play. I'm like, Mike, I'm in Melville. Like, I'm not.
Like, buddy, relax a little bit, hey? Yeah. You told him to relax a bit.
Pump the brakes.
Yeah, I was like, let's relax here, Borelli. Like, I'm not going to teleport there, but I got to drive home and whatever. But I didn't know North Van was 0-7 at the time. Or they were 0-7. Yeah, they were 0-7 at the time. So they weren't the hottest team in the league.
True. At that point, they did.
They got unlucky in a few games, and they just needed something. So
they were buns. Let's call it what it is, okay?
So,
they were buns.
I talked to North Van. I was like, "Yeah, I'd love to come home." And he's like, "You know our record, right?" And I was like, "No, what's the record?" He goes, 0-7. And I go, "Fuck, Samson." Like, okay, I didn't know that. That's no problem. He goes, "Oh, but we'll if you want." You know, you can get your feet back on the ground, and then we can move you if you want to go to a playoff contending team. And I never kind of saw myself in another team jersey. I was like, you know what, if I'm going to play at home, I'm going to play for North Van. So I remember telling him, I was like, you know what, Matt, I'd rather just stay and try and make the playoffs here, and then we'll see what happens when the time comes. And then, yeah, I ended up having a few guys come back home, and that's kind of how the season started, our 20 year.
Yeah, and then you guys were incredible that season. Obviously, like your line of the two of you guys and David Yoon was the line, correct?
No, it actually wasn't the line. And
no?
I think that no disrespect to anyone in North Van, but I think that's why you saw us getting bounced in the play-in thing. Like that was the line for some reason. It was actually Andrew was with Davidson, great player.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sick.
And Terness, who's also a great player.
Yeah.
And then
no complaints. There's no complaints playing with those guys.
Yeah, no. Like, the lines were sick, but like I think
and you guys were with who? Scott?
Yoon, yeah, me and Yoon were with Scotty. So I think like me, Cass, and Yoon, what the shift you would see us together, like the odd, like on the power play or whatever. It's like,
okay.
I think we had like. At one point, in the year we had like only 4 shifts together, and we got a goal every shift we were together. So it's nuts. Why aren't we together? But I mean, yeah, it's not our decision.
You want to know something crazy? Is Uner got the scissors from Revelstoke?
I know.
He was on Revy. He was in my. Yeah. He was like sat really close to me in the room.
No, so when I
got there. He's great.
When I got there, I don't know Uner, right? So I get there, and this kid,
weird guy.
His attitude is like guys saying, "Oh, I want to have no assists, only goals this year." So I look at his stat line. He's played like 12 games. He has like 5 goals. I'm like, buddy, what is this kid saying? But then I go on the ice. I'm like, okay, like this kid's got something. Like he's pretty nasty. Like I don't know why he's sitting here with 5 goals, no apples, nothing. So I don't even know how I started on a line with him, but we just built chemistry so fast. Me and you, like we got along off the ice, but on the ice we built chemistry super fast, and like I think that was probably one of the things is they kind of wanted to keep me and Uner together, and then Cass and Davidson had a lot of chemistry. They played really well together, so that's kind of why I guess they wanted more depth in the system. But yeah, He's nasty for sure.
Just to kind of piggyback off that, basically, like there's no complaints from anyone. Like Lucas, I'm super.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
I love the guy to death. He's awesome. Tanner, I've been lucky enough to play with for a while. I think basically the thought process behind it was at the time we won like 10 games in a row, and it was like,
oh yeah,
why fix something that's not broken, right?
Yeah.
And it's not like I was never going in there asking to change lines or anything, but other people assume that we played together, but we didn't. We played together on the power play a lot. We didn't have any defensemen on our power play, so it was a 5-forward unit.
We put Cass on the top. Cass was our D-man.
Umbrella guy. Nice.
If you actually watch the video, I remember one game against Richmond. Here's a story. Richmond, me and Cass are the last guys back. Noren's coming in. He's a good player as well. Noren comes in on us. I don't know what happened. Cass gets it poked. I'm the closest guy, so I'm coming back. Cass back checking, whatever. He stuffs it off the pad. Big save. Then he gets the puck behind the net. And Cass is like on the post, like kind of, stick there. And I'm like in front of the net. I'm like, okay, like, I don't know what we're supposed to do. It's 2-on.
Yeah, we're like talking. We're like, you go, I go, you go, I go.
At each other. We're like, we go at him. What do we do? Anyways, guy like slips it through Cass's legs or something and then goes around me and just goes top corner, absolutely giving it to us on the way back to the bench. Like, that we were like, oh man, like that's a tough one. Shorty again.
We get back to the bench and me and Matteo go like, what are we supposed to do, dude? Like,
yeah, we just look at each other. We're like, buddy, that's why we're not defensemen, man. Like, that's what are we doing? But that was a tough one for us. That's one that sticks out. We had a few where it's like, yeah, we made a mistake up there and they capitalized. But for the most part, Cass up there kind of got our power play going. Like, we needed that. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, you guys both put up pretty unreal numbers. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt there.
No, I was just gonna say like our coaches gave us kind of a longer leash. We were super fortunate for that, so we weren't necessarily afraid to make mistakes, which was great. That being said, though, like me personally, like I'm not a defenseman. Like one game against Delta, I had Lenton just on my ass. Like I'm skating back behind.
Oh, that one was bad too, actually.
Next thing you know, I have like 2 guys, I lose the puck, they score. I go back to the bench, and Nate Haxmar, assistant coach, I was like, fuck, Hax, that's on me. He goes, I know. I was like, okay. like, all right.
Linton comes down. I think he had a bunch of points that game. Linton comes down, strips him.
He's so gross.
Throws it in front.
The game was 11-7.
Yeah, we beat him 11-7. It was crazy. But, man, like... Oh, literally. It was crazy. It's definitely not a goaltending game, but yeah, a few mistakes from the boys on the power play for sure, but it's good times for sure.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, boys. If you guys got anything else, like mainly from your careers besides getting into the college stuff, like any of your favorite junior stories or anything about the playoffs with North Van,
it sounds
maybe
like
how it all
scored
ended.
on a lot, like.
Dude, buddy, they had 90 points each. Who cares?
No, we actually we didn't actually get scored on that often. Honestly, I think it was the power play that we would get scored on together.
Yeah,
to be honest, 5 forwards is tough. Like, you either put it in the net right away, or like you have zone time, or it's like you make a turnover at the line, and it's just like, you pray that our goalie's gonna come up clutch and make a save, or it's
and it didn't happen a lot. We just like maybe happened twice, but it's just kind of funny because
2 really bad ones.
There was 2 bad. Oh, there's 2 that should have got me traded pretty quick, but like at the same time, it's like our unit was good. Like you said, David Yoon was on my left flank, so if I had trouble, like, okay, Yoon, just take it, bro. Like, go score. And then Perro was in the, like, it was fun. We'd pass it around. It was great. But we never played together. It just is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I remember you guys playing together in the All-Star game at the very least, right? Like I'm not imagining.
Yeah, we were trying to.
Okay.
We actually had an uneven amount of guys, so we would let a guy.
Right.
We actually got less shifts to play together. So we would let a guy go in front of us so we can kind of get, because like for us, it's more like we wanted to play to, like, we loved playing together. Not that we didn't like our other lines, but it's just like we liked playing together. So yeah, we had some fun in the All-Star game. That was a great experience. I think you guys dominated. They ran it pretty well too. Like we felt it felt pretty professional, to be honest. Like it was nice. So
they did a really good job.
Yeah. Tons of great players out there too. Like, honestly, you wouldn't expect it. Like maybe the PIJ has some, bad reps in some years or whatever, but man, I can't really speak on this year, but last year there was some pretty phenomenal players. Like Delta was pretty stacked. Ridge had their guys who just snapped it around. So there was definitely a bunch of good guys out there, and it was a fun time for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, sweet. Well then, sorry, just if I missed anything else from your junior careers, and then kind of talk about how it ended, and then I know Matteo, you went to the USPHL again for a little bit too, so just kind of the end of your junior careers, and then we'll any big stories, and then we'll get into the college.
Yeah, so you want to tell there's a U18 story that's pretty nuts. You want to tell
Sure.
It's about Matthew Biros on he's on Poco.
Yeah.
But
So Biros, he's a good friend of ours. He's something else. He's funny. He's great. So
he's a guy for sure.
He was my roommate throughout the year with the Northeast Chiefs. So we were rooming at Telus, and this is no disrespect for the guy. Hopefully, he doesn't hear this, but he didn't have the nicest hair in the world. He didn't have the
his
nicest
hair is dust. Like his hair was bad.
It's
We'll
nice
say it.
now.
We'll call a spade a spade. Yeah, it's good now. I actually think we did him a favor with this story.
Biros, if you're listening to this, like, you look good, dude. Like, I saw you
buddy, you're cute now, but we had to help you out a little bit. but anyways.
So I'm gonna clip this one and post it as a reel on its own.
Oh yeah, no, you gotta post this one.
So Biros had two problems: his hair, and he was like dirt broke, like nobody. So basically, we're like, okay, Biros, like let's do you a favor. We're all gonna pitch in. We'll all pay you to get a buzz cut. Like this is at Telus. Like we're at national.
We're in Telus, okay, and we go to like Shoppers as a team. And I buy a razor because I want to be the one to do this. Like, come on, I want to get in on this. So we buy a razor, and we're like, buddy, we bought the razor for you. We'll pitch in whatever, $10 each. You'll get about $300, whatever it was. And
yeah,
like,
he got
let us do you a favor. So we got 20 guys in this room. Okay, I was doing it over the like the shower. We were in the shower, so we put a chair in the tub. Biros is sitting there. We got all the boys around. It's hot in there. We're struggling, and I'm giving this guy a buzz cut. And when I tell you, this thing was patchy. It was, some parts are long, some are whatever. And the best part is the next game, the first game at Telus, he starts.
Oh,
so bucket off. There's photos of this guy. His hair is unbelievable. I honestly hope we can find the photo. But man,
get me a photo of that after if you can.
Yeah, we gotta find that.
Dude, he doesn't deserve this. That. No, he's the best.
But
he's such a good guy.
Cass, this is why you got voted biggest beauty, dude. You're too nice here.
Well, I don't know who was voting for that. That must have been some sort of bots or something.
Yeah, those votes, man.
I don't know who was voting for that. But no. Anyway, just to end the story, we paid him like $300. We paid him like $300. That was gone on stake in like that. Like it was that.
It wasn't.
He gambled it.
No way. That was gone.
There's a reason. There's a reason he wanted. He needed the 300. Trust me. There's a reason.
He was playing Crash. Man. He was playing everything. Poor guy.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. What a waste of
time. He's a great kid. Honestly, I respect the fact that he did that going into nationals. Like probably one of the biggest stages you're gonna play in your life, and you gotta butchered buzz cut when you're standing up the starting line against Magog, who were nasty. Like it was unbelievable. It was definitely a cool thing. It was super funny.
Sounds like you guys had a real good time, bro.
No,
this is awesome. Matteo and I, like between the Chiefs and then even last year, like last year was such a great year. Just the guys we had in the room were unbelievable.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do we have any stories from last year that are like funny, like B-Roos like that, or?
No, I've never had a story like Roos, man. Never had a story like that.
But last year, like our team was just great. We had like just everyone was awesome. There was no like story that was kind of sticks out. It was just every day was great.
All good.
Frank, yeah,
awesome. we kind of had laughs going every day. Biggest beauty on our team though. Shout out to Seth. Guy's a beauty. Seth was the character of the room. Seth Jawari.
Moses is a beauty too. Seth Jawari, he was with us in the first half of the year.
Jawari. Man, was that guy a beauty. I would probably drop the mitts with that guy every single practice because he was soft, but it was awesome. He was a beauty, man. Like that guy was the heart of the team for sure.
That's funny.
Okay. He's awesome. Well, that's good. So
fuck, it's a good thing you guys aren't together in Victoria because you guys would burn the city down. Probably.
I'm pretty simple.
They seem pretty well behaved, dude.
No, we didn't do anything bad or crazy. We just made things fun. We had good times. Like the group with the Chiefs was one of like the closest. Like we grew up together. Like that was a super, super close group. That's why you have things like a guy buzzing his hair before nationals and stuff like that, right? But North Van,
we had a guy. Sorry, Theo Coach plays for Ridge. He lost a bet and he had to call his mom, be like, "Hey, I got my girlfriend pregnant." Like on the bus ride home, and we there's a video.
No.
His mom didn't buy it for a second though. She's like,
yeah, she didn't believe it. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were like, we were only 18 too at that time, so it was like, it's not a good call. But no, she didn't buy it for a second. Yeah, but we were a lot of just, oh, dude, when we got stuck in Hope, bro.
Everyone got stuck in Hope.
Yeah,
when we got stuck in Hope, bro.
We've had multiple guys talk about being stuck in Hope or stuck in Prince George because of the floods.
Dude. Our story's kind of unique though. So my uncle actually lives in Hope. So we're stuck at this gas station, like no service, nothing. I guess my mom texted my uncle and was like, "Hey, like Matteo's up there with like his hockey team. They're sleeping on a bus right now." Like,
were you guys were you guys at the white spot with the T-Birds at this point? Was this that time?
Ricky's.
We were with the T-Bird.
Ricky's. Yeah.
Yeah, we were with them.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
So, we're like barely even charging our phones. Like we'd have to go take like rotations inside to charge our phones in like a little gas station. And so anyways, my uncle ends up clutching up for us and says, "Yeah, the boys can come stay at my place." So we have every player on like a piece of this guy's house, my uncle's house, pretty much. So we got guys like under the dining room table, 3 guys on the couch, guys on the floor. Like we got guys everywhere. Upstairs, we had one guy's dad was just crashing on the kitchen tile floor. Like we had everyone packed in. We got a campfire going. Like it was great. It was a great way to end it. And then we were fortunate enough to get some helicopters to come and fly us.
Oh, you guys got
5 guys at a time.
So
Northeast Chiefs are bougie, dude. We got choppered out of there. It was pretty sick.
Tanner Turness.
T-Birds did too. The T-Birds did too.
That was
you guys all choppered out.
Oh yeah,
we got
it was
Turness's
dad knew someone or knew the chopper, so they got us.
That's
crazy. He clutched up for us. Yeah, it was definitely an experience. Like there for a couple days, it was. Man, it sucked in the moment, but looking back, it adds character. Another piece of character to that year. Probably why we were so close as well, right? Like,
we got put on the news, and we were on Highway to Hell on the History Channel. We were on Highway to Hell. They interviewed us. We're like, "What do you think of the highway?" We're like, "We have no idea, dude. We're stuck here for 3 days. We don't know what's going on."
That's probably the stories we got. I'd say. Anything else you can think of?
Do Crohn's disease symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya guselkumab may help. At 12 weeks, rapid symptom remission was achieved in most patients taking Tremfya, and some experienced visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Explore what's possible and ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the...
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your...
windshield wipers. eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying... just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
If you're a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility and your machinery isn't working right, Grainger knows you need to understand what's wrong as soon as possible. So when a conveyor motor falters, Grainger offers diagnostic tools like calibration kits and multimeters to help you identify and fix the problem. With Grainger, you can be confident you have everything you need to keep your facility running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
September 5th, 2025, Wieden Kennedy for McDonald's. Ad ID MCWK047325A. Spot title 2025 DD Monopoly Get Your Bag GCMENG Audio 30. 30 seconds radio full mix.
Mr. Monopoly here. Monopoly is back at McDonald's. Register in the McDonald's app so you're ready to get your bag. 2 ways to peel for a chance to get your bag. Physical peels with select items and digital peels with others to get your bag. Play Monopoly at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No purchase necessary. See rules at playatmcd.com for full details and amoe.playatmcd.com to play without purchase. Ends November 23rd, but bonus play ends November 2nd. Monopoly is a registered trademark of Hasbro. Copyright McDonald's.
Podcast?
No. Well, this has been an unreal interview, boys. Thank you so much. I'm all good there. Joe, if you got anything else, buddy?
We didn't even get to college, but it's already been an hour, and I think
we kind of talked about it at the very beginning, just a little bit. But
the last thing that I got is Pero played a couple ACHA teams this year already. So I was just wondering, I wanted to ask your opinion on kind of the guys that have gone down there and you guys you've played against. So just wanted that.
Yeah, I mean, we played Jamestown first weekend. They were honestly a good team. They brought some good competition. We got them in OT the first game. Second game we lost with like 30 seconds left. Just, got scrambly. They got a good goal. I know Carson Brown from the VI is there. I know him from back in the day too. We played spring hockey with him, and he got a penalty shot goal, and he had a great weekend. So he'll definitely be good over there. And then we actually played 2 D1 teams too in Alaska, which was a time.
Right, yeah. Joe mentioned that.
We went to Alaska, and man, like there was times where we were competing with them, and then there's times where we don't touch the puck. So we definitely, we're not really in our systems or anything yet. We're still kind of figuring out lines and not much chemistry yet. But yeah, so we got pretty dominated there. And then we played Minot this last weekend. They're ranked like top 5 or something. They're a pretty sick team. They're an older team. They came out, I think the first game, we had to drive 7 hours in the morning and then go up and play a game right away. So we definitely came out pretty flat. We were down by like 4 goals going into the third and ended up coming back, but we still lost 6-5. But yeah, they're a solid team. And then the second game we came out flying. We were playing really well. We got the lead on them, and then just penalty every second shift going down the rest of the game. We had 35 minutes in penalties. Like, our kill was great, but they ended up getting a power play goal for the winner there too. So yeah, we lost both there, but it was a tight game. It was great going out there, experiencing like Alaska was super cool to go to, and then Minot, they got a sick rink, sick facility and stuff. So yeah, definitely grateful for those opportunities. Not maybe the results we wanted, but it's good going into our year now. We know what we got to work on, and so we can kind of go back to the drawing board and dial in our systems and everything. So, but yeah, it was a great experience for sure.
That's good. And then Cass, have you guys played a couple games yet, or how's it looking out there?
Just started, right?
Yeah, so we played a couple preseason games, and then we played our first league game last Friday against UBCO. It's a combination of UBCO and another school. It was a bit of a barn burner. It was 9-5. We probably should have dealt with a bit cleaner than we did. We ran into some penalty troubles, and our penalty kill isn't quite up to par yet. We're just kind of working it out, a few nicks, a few whatever. I'm lucky enough to play with some like Drew Dornan and JJ Pickle. They're both guys who played in the PJ. So our lines we had 2 goals, and it was a lot of fun. UVic's been great. Campus is great. Professors are great. I recommend it to anyone listening. It's a blast. It's awesome.
That's awesome. Oh, glad to hear you guys are both having a good experience.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear
so far.
Settling in good.
Yeah,
it's been great. It's been awesome.
Awesome. Well, that's over an hour, so I'm all good here. If you guys have anything else before we finish up here, or are we a good Joe?
Unless you want to rip the playoff band-aid off, and then what's that?
Rip what? Sorry, playoff band-aid. Yeah, well, let's do it. Let's finish off with that. Let's stick with the Pidge. Let us know what happened there. I don't know what Joe had, but I had you guys going all the way to the finals. So maybe looking a bit silly, but
no,
it was probably a bit tougher for you guys.
No, I actually think you had a good prediction. That should have been
too. You guys were sick.
We had the roster. We were heating up. I don't know. We got into playoffs. They got Braden Wynn back too, Poco, like right before then.
Yeah.
You know, he makes a good impact on their team, but it was more just.
And they got
like,
Biros right before that.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, they got Biros too. Yeah, Biros scored that one sick goal. Actually, that was all over.
That was gross.
That was a sick goal. Shout out to that. He actually put it. I don't know if it was through my stick or through my legs there. I told you guys I'm not a defenseman, right? So
I think it was just stick, not as bad.
Yeah,
as
let's say the stick. I don't think it was through the legs. No, like that doesn't sound right. But yeah, no, he scored a nasty goal. He was big for them, and then win. And we just, I don't know, we couldn't capitalize in certain situations. Probably needed a few more power play goals. Our kill probably needed to be a little better, but the second game was really close.
Yeah, we lost that series in game one. We were all amped up for game one, and it's almost you're focused on the stuff that isn't your performance. You're focused on the moment, the energy. I'm going to go blow someone up. I'm going to block. I'm going to go be the guy out there. It's like, that's great. That's awesome. I love that we're passionate about it. But at the same time, we got to do what makes us successful and what got us to this point in the first place. Like I said, we were 0-7. Like, no one had us in the playoffs, yet alone like a higher seed in the playoffs, yet alone a championship prediction. Like, we really turned the boat around, and we kind of got away from what made us us. I don't want to say regrets because I don't think it's the right word, but I wasn't going back in time. Like, I definitely would have. I don't think I played well. I think we had guys who played well, and we didn't. It just wasn't our series, which sucked. We loved going to the rink every day, and I wish.
Yeah, we got that was a pretty emotional one, man. Like, we got super invested. Like, our practice pace, like. We had our older guys, we had everyone after every drill, like, your drill's not done until you hit the line. Like, you're sprinting back in line. Like, we were really battling. We were really getting our conditioning up and everything. So, like, yeah, I thought we were going to do it, honestly. I knew if we got Ridge, we would take them. Like, I think we did pretty good against Ridge. Like, I thought that we had their number a little bit, like, at least when I was there. But, it sucks. It's an unfortunate thing, but yeah, I remember you mentioned earlier that I went to the rain right after. I actually had to train with them like the next morning. I had until 7 a.m. the next morning to decide if I was gonna go out there or not. And I was like, you know what? Like, let's keep playing some hockey. So yeah, my buddies were out there already.
Fair enough.
We get off the ice and. Like, I get.
Remember Seattle's guy texted both of us too?
Yeah, we had a couple. There's us two. We check our phones and it's like we're upset. Like, I remember
a minute after the game.
Like, I was sitting next to Lucas Davidson, and like he was pretty upset because you lose, and like I was upset too. Like, seeing him upset actually made me pretty upset because like we're pretty close like that, and I was like, the last thing I need is to go play for someone else tomorrow. Like, it just for me wasn't the right move. Matteo did it, and. It was tough for sure. It sucked.
Yeah, it was a little different. Like, the Seattle guy texted me. He was trying to get me like all throughout the year, and it was just like that kind of pissed me off in a way because I'm like, buddy, like I just got off the ice here, like my last year of junior. Like, the last thing I want to do is this, but then like DeMello was down there, and my buddy Josh Henson as well was the goalie down there, and they were like, hey, dude, like, just come keep playing. And I was talking to my agents and stuff, and they're like, yeah, like, why not? Like, so, and I was there already in Cali, so it was different for me, I think. Like, if it was Seattle,
for sure, was
my only option, I'm 100% not going because it was just like, it was too last minute. I don't know the boys there and everything, so I knew a few guys, but yeah, so it was definitely not the right time to send out messages, but I get it. Like, they had like a couple hours till they had to lock it down.
Yeah, they're trying their best.
Watching you lose and then trying to recruit
you. We're in the room still, fully dressed, like just got off the ice. All of us are like balling, like we're really upset.
Yeah, it sucks.
And I look at my phone, and this guy's trying to recruit me, saying I got 5 minutes to make a decision. I'm like,
literally, hey Cass, sorry to hear about the loss. You want to come play tomorrow? Like, no, like
that's crazy, man.
Not right time. But what are you gonna do? They have a timeline. So that's pretty much it.
Nice.
Well, it's been awesome talking to you guys.
Yeah, thanks a ton, boys.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
For sure.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, it's been. Cass has texted me a few times, so I'm happy we got this together and stuff. So
Yeah,
This will be a
same
good one.
boys. Yeah, for sure. So best of luck with your university seasons the rest of the year. Hope you both of you guys have a great season. And yeah, just thank you so much. You had a great junior career, so it was great to chat with you guys.
Yeah, for
Thank
sure.
you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you so
having
much.
us.
And this is
Which
awesome.
one of you guys which one of you guys plays for Drury?
That's me, buddy.
It's Joe. So
Right.
you played UCO then, right? So you played So you played against DeMello then already?
Yeah,
he
I
was
got
up
it.
there.
We beat them 6-0.
Yeah, you guys rinsed them. He told me about that. They're struggling, but yeah.
They're not
How's
looking
your
too
team
well.
looking? How's your team
Our
looking?
team? We
Yeah.
we should be moving up right now. We're getting our first. I think it's tomorrow. Is tomorrow the 7th or the 8th? The 8th on Wednesday we get our first rankings. So right now we're number 9.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I predict we're probably gonna move up to like 8 or 7 maybe, because a couple higher teams have lost. So I love how it works, like with the rankings and everything.
Rankings are sick.
Rankings
are sick. Yeah, I think it's super cool that you guys have that.
We got a great
goal,
team this
right?
year, so I'm real excited. We definitely built on what we had last year. So we actually played Minot, and we lost to Minot. What's up?
How are the Ridge boys looking out there?
Bird and Bausch. Bird's
been
huge
sniping.
for us, man.
He's been sniping.
Bausch is like a bottom 6 forward. Still gets his minutes, like he makes an impact. But Bird was a big pickup too, like Ravenstein. So he's
the boys
he's
said
real
he
solid.
played really well. The boys said he played well when
he's sick.
Oh, you guys got Adam. Do you have Adam Layden too?
Yeah, we do.
Buddy, I played with him in Ontario.
In Ontario, yeah. He's he's such a good guy. I love him, but he's
beauty.
I think he's only played one of our games this year, but I love the kid. He's such a beauty.
He's definitely a good dude, though, for sure.
He's a really, really, really good dude. Like I have a bunch of classes with him, so I see him all the time. So I love hanging out with him and seeing him. But yeah, he's only played a handful of games this year. So but yeah, no, we're dialed this year. I'm real excited. So
how'd you guys do against Minot?
We lost 4-0 in nationals. So that's like playoffs. So that's like
so you haven't played them since
last season. When was it? Like March. It was our last game last season.
Well, they're an old team though. Like they're
good,
guys.
man. They had like
they passed the puck really well. They moved
a couple guys that played in like the U show and stuff. Like
I saw
unreal,
a BC kid or something too. Like they got some
couple BC guys. Yeah, they're definitely solid. They're always up there when it comes to rank. They're top 4 or 5 there. So we're kind of on the outside of that. Like we're in like the 7 to 10 range kind of. And then you even take a step up when you go like top 5. UNLV beat Denver last year.
Yeah. That was pretty nuts.
Unreal. And then Minot, and then get teams like Ohio, and even Jamestown's up there sometimes, but I don't know. We play them this year, so we'll get a good feel, and it's a fun league, man. Top end teams are pretty good.
I like that we got some exhibition in and stuff. I mean, I'd love to replay some of the teams at the end of the year, kind of when both teams are really.
Dude, I want to come out
in
to
their
Canada and
systems
play a
already.
game. I think it'd be so much fun.
Yeah, bro, it would be sick, man. 100%.
I think it'd be sick, but
yeah.
But no, awesome.
Well, yeah, good luck.
Good luck to you guys too. Thank you.
Awesome, thanks.
Yeah,
Awesome.
thank you.
Thanks a ton, boys. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Do you need some new gym gear and want to give back to the community at the same time? Aperio Athletics has you covered with 5% of all profits going towards the Canadian Mental Health Association. Sign up for their rewards program and receive $5 off your next order. Use code JUNGLE15 to get 15% off your first order. I got this brand new hoodie sent to me from Aperio Athletics, and I am absolutely loving it. I've been wearing it every single day. The quality is incredible, very nice and warm. It's perfect. And I'm just absolutely loving it. They sent me a shirt too, also very nice and breathable material. It's very high quality stuff. So thanks to Joel over at Aperio Athletics for that. And visit the Aperio Athletics online store at aperioathletics.com to claim the benefits and rewards waiting for you. Be sure to follow them on Instagram and TikTok at Aperio_athletics. to be the first to know of all the latest product releases and exclusive offers.
September 5th, 2025, Wieden & Kennedy for McDonald's. Ad ID MCWK047325A. Spot title 2025 DD Monopoly Get Your Bag GCMENG Audio 30. 30 seconds radio full mix.
Mr. Monopoly here. Monopoly is back at McDonald's. Register in the McDonald's app so you're ready to get your bag. 2 ways to peel for a chance to get your bag. Physical peels with select items and digital peels with others to get your bag. Play Monopoly at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No purchase necessary. See rules at playatmcd.com for full details and amoe.playatmcd.com to play without purchase. Ends November 23rd, but bonus play ends November 2nd. Monopoly is a registered trademark of Hasbro. Copyright McDonald's.